Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing another Q&A for you. I love doing Q&As. So I'm just going to pull up my Instagram really quick. I did have a little picture on here that had Q&A. There were 154 comments. So I'm just gonna scroll right up to the top and I'm just gonna start at the very beginning. And yeah, let's just get started. So I'm going to try my best to pronounce your usernames. If I can't pronounce it, I'm just gonna say your question. I'm sorry. So the first question comes from Jenna Phelps 22. She says, how many years have you been doing makeup? I did not wear any makeup in high school. I didn't really wear any makeup in college. In college I wore like mascara and that's like basically it. I really started getting into makeup when I started my channel, so I would say maybe 3 years ago? I would say about 3 years ago. Kedzie Brown says, Holy Grail blush. My Holy Grail blush. I don't know, I don't really have one. I guess I have so many favorite blushes. If I had to pick one, maybe MAC style blush. It's like a really pretty orangey, like really pretty like summery spring shade. I'd say probably MAC style. Lauren Chance says, what's your favorite eyeshadow palette? Oh my god, that's so hard. I love all of my Anastasia single eyeshadows I have in my Z palette, but I know that probably doesn't count. But that's the one I use almost every day, if not every single day. But if I had to choose something that was an actual palette, maybe the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette or the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Mon716 says, what's your favorite mascara? That one's really hard. I feel like I go through stages of mascara, which ones I love the best. Like for a really long time, I loved the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash, but right now I'm really loving this Tarte one. It's like a brownish black color and it just like coats the lashes so well and I just love this. So I'm probably gonna go with this, but who knows if this will be my favorite in like a week. Alright, the next question says, are you married? How did you start YouTube and where do you live? No, I am not married. How did I start YouTube? I bought all the equipment and I just kind of started. And then where do I live? I live in Michigan. The Chronicles of Sunny asks, what camera do you use for your Instagram pictures and what are your plans for the future? Do you see yourself continuing to teach? The camera that I use for my Instagram pictures are the what is it called? The Sony a5100. Sometimes I take pictures when I'm filming with this camera. So like if you see this background in my photos, that means I used my Rebel T5i. If it's like outside or like in my house, it's the Sony a5100. And do I see myself continuing to teach in the future? For a few more years, yes, but hopefully not for too much longer. R. Broadwell says, do you have any formal training or did you teach yourself? Your makeup is amazing. Thank you. I did not have any formal training. I just kind of watched people doing it on YouTube and I was like, I can totally do that. And then I just kind of started doing it. Kedzie Brown also says, the equipment to use when you're just starting a YouTube channel. When I started my YouTube channel, I bought my Canon Rebel T5i and then I have this ring light here. If you look back on my makeup videos, you can see that the lighting really sucked. So then I got 2 soft boxes to put on either side of me to kind of like bring light everywhere. So I would say a ring light and soft boxes. If you can't afford the ring light, maybe get another soft box or like a stronger light to put in front of you and then 2 softer ones on the sides. Naturally Yum says, what has been your go-to products this year so far? You're amazing. I haven't really been using any new products, but I've been using a lot of new skincare products. I seriously cannot talk enough about the Marula Beauty Oil. The Marula Beauty Oil has seriously changed my skin, especially for the winter, and I feel like I talk about it all the time, and I'm sure you guys are so sick of hearing about it, but the Marula Beauty Oil is bomb, and so is the lotion, and I just started using their cleansing oil also, and my skin just loves it. Gonzalez says, you look good with black hair. Have you considered dyeing that color? No, this is my natural hair color. I've never dyed my hair. I've gotten highlights before, but those are long gone. So no, I don't think I would ever dye it. Sanaya says, favorite brush brand, Sigma for sure. 100% Sigma. I do love Morphe, but I feel like Morphe's brushes, some of them are hits and misses. I feel like if you don't get the Elite or the Gunmetal, I feel like the other ones just aren't that good. I'm sorry. But the Elite and the Gunmetals are amazing. And then all of the Sigma brushes that I've ever tried are so good. I know some of them are expensive, but trust me when I say they are 100% worth it. I do have a discount code. If you just use code Courtney, you do get 10% off of your Sigma order, so that's always good, but Sigma brushes are so good. It's Kelsey says, how do you apply your wigs? I have them right here. Let me just try to grab them. Ah! I'm okay. Alright, so this is one of my wigs. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wigs. This is one of them. This is kind of a blondish one. I dyed this one because I didn't like how it came, and I actually don't like the color of it now. But I usually just put my hair up in a low bun right here, and then I literally just go like this. Well, actually, I tilt my head upside down, but then I put it on like this. And then I always put a wig cap on underneath also, just to make sure that like my hair underneath stays nice and flat so it's not all like poofy up here. But sometimes I won't even like put my hair up, I'll just keep it all down in the back because you guys can't see it anyways. But yeah, so I wouldn't ever wear these wigs out. I purely just wear them for like videos and pictures. So yeah, I just kind of do what I can to like keep it on and have it comfortable. Alright, next question is from Bianca, and she says, how tall are you? I am 5'10". So Brooklyn says, what is your favorite waterproof foundation? I honestly don't think any foundation is waterproof. If you're gonna put on foundation and you're gonna go like swimming and then like touch your face, that is going to be coming off. So waterproof foundation, I don't agree with that. Next question says, do your students follow you on social media? Do the parents have any problems with your social media status? Yes, almost all of my students follow me on my social media, on Instagram and on YouTube. And the parents don't have a problem either. A lot of the kids say like to me like, oh my god, my mom just watched you, she said you're so good. Like, but no, they think it's cool. Next question is, this is more of a teacher question because that is what I'm going into school for and I'm about to graduate. What advice would you have for your first year of teaching? I love your channel and your style. Thank you. So are you asking like your first year of like teaching as in like by yourself or your first year of student teaching? Your first year of student teaching is going to be horrible and you're going to hate it and you're going to want to quit, but just push through. Your first year of teaching is awesome. It's like you finally have your own classroom and you're like, this is what I've been trying to do for the past like 5 years. So I would just be yourself. Teach how you want to teach. Don't try to teach like somebody else or like how someone's trying to tell you how you need to teach. Do it how you want to do it and what makes the kids like it the best. Next question is from Jane. She says, will you ever plan to have a meet and greet near Detroit? I would love to have a meet and greet, but I'm just so scared that nobody would show up and I'd just be like, oh my god, like nobody is here. But I do live in the Detroit area, so it would be very cool to have a meetup in Detroit. Let me know down below if you guys would come to a meetup in the Detroit area, and maybe we can figure out how to do that. The next question is from Alejandra. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they said, what are your favorite care products for your hair? Honestly, I don't put anything in my hair. I wash it with shampoo and conditioner and I get out and that is it. I don't even put like styling products in it. I don't put heat protectant in it. I have nothing in it. Lacey says, how long did it take you to grow your Instagram following and what age did you start posting makeup consistently on social media? Also, I love you, you queen. Thank you, I love you too. I started posting makeup stuff on Instagram, I would say maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and it grew because of Anastasia. Anastasia reposted me when I had like 6,000 followers, I think, and then when she reposted me, I had gotten like over 16,000 or something like that just within the night. So that's why I grew so fast at that point, and I think it was about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Alright, next question is, suggest some facials or face masks for men. I do plan on filming a video all on my favorite face masks, so keep an eye out for that one. But Lindsay Beth says, do you have a boyfriend? I saw that one, date night Snapchat. Yes, I do have a boyfriend. Hey, it's Lily Vlogs asks, how do you blend the eyeshadow in your crease so seamlessly? It is because of these two bad boys right here. This is the Sigma E40 and then the Sigma E25. These just blend everything into the crease so seamlessly and just perfectly. I recommend these two so much out of like anything else ever. Ashley Munn Photography asks, what is your favorite full coverage foundation? I would say the Hourglass Vanish Foundation or the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. Those two are both bomb. Patton Noodle says, where did you go to college and do you have any pets? I went to Michigan State University and I do not have any pets. Lion Twin 1 says, what's your middle name? It is Elizabeth. Sam Zavala asks how old I am. I am 26. I will be 27 in August. So Warner 1997 asks, can I answer the questions for your Q&A? That would have been so funny. So that is my brother. So he's the one that did the voiceover for that voiceover video. But that would have been so funny for him answering these questions on camera about me. That would have been funny. Kristen Bardhurst says, are you dating anyone? If not, how do you meet guys? Legit asking for a friend. I know I've known my husband for forever, so I have no advice to give her. I am dating somebody, but I don't really have any advice on how to meet guys. I'm sorry. Next question is, what editing software do you use? I just use iMovie. I find that it does a fine job, that I don't need to buy Final Cut Pro yet, so I just use iMovie. Next question is from Jack in Bishop. It says, what's your favorite highlighter? I think my favorite highlighter is the Makeup Forever Profusion Highlight in 02. Next question is from MCL19. How did your students find out about your YouTube channel? Did you openly tell them, or did they discover it on their own? They discovered my Instagram, and then that led them to my YouTube. People were like Googling my name, and like it popped up, and that's how they found out. ATD65 says, what subject did you major in for education? Do you block your students or do you allow them to watch your videos? I do not block them. I totally let them watch. I don't really do anything inappropriate, so it's not a big deal. And I majored in elementary education with a specialization in language arts. Spednick says, what's the best date you've ever been on? Oh gosh, I don't know. My current boyfriend and I have gone on like tons of really cool dates. I feel like my favorite one though was probably our Valentine's Day date. We went out to dinner, and then he didn't tell me where we were going all night, but we went out to dinner, and then we went to this really cool jazz club, which was like so cool. We were like sitting up on stage, and they were like right there like doing their jazz thing, and it was really cool. I liked it. Spartan Scotty says, how often do you go on dates? Not enough. Let's go. I'm so happy I know someone who's famous. I'm not famous. Next question is, cake or pie? Pie for sure. I love pie. Alright, last question is from Taylor, and she says, what city in Michigan do you live in? I'm from Kalamazoo. I live in the Detroit area. Alright guys, so I did just go over almost every single one of the questions. I skipped through ones that obviously I had already answered previously, but I did answer, I think, almost all of them. If I missed yours, I am so sorry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and getting to know me a little bit more. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!